How's it going? My name is Isaac Garcia, and today I will be doing my final oral exam for Dr. Chalmon's international business class. This semester in international business, I learned that expanding a business globally is much more complicated than just selling products in another country. And I'm gonna be going down chapter by chapter, more or less, to sort of do this video. And so the first thing I learned in chapter 9 was that companies must understand customer preferences in different countries. For example, McDonald's going to India and changing their menu. As the same thing with the different Saudi Arabian countries and different countries in Asia and then Africa. It changes its menu to fit local tastes. I also learned how digital marketing allows businesses to reach global customers through social media and online advertising. Another topic discussed was supply chain management. So companies like Toyota that use just-in-time manufacturing systems to reduce waste and improve efficiency can be disrupted. Like COVID-19 really showed how fragile those supply chains can be. In chapter 10, one major lesson was currency risk. When exchange rates change, multinational companies can lose money when converting foreign profits back into United States dollars. To reduce this risk, companies use hedging strategies. I also learned that international taxes and regulations are much more complicated because companies must follow different laws in every single country. So you can't use the same accountant or accounting strategy that's used in the US in another country. It's kind of the basic premise of it. I'm kind of combining chapter 11 and chapter 12 because they were kind of similar with organization and culture. I learned that international companies need strong coordination between departments and countries to stay efficient. Culture was also one of the most important topics. For example, business communication in the United States is usually direct, while in Mexico, you need to build trust before doing any business deals. I also learned about culture shock and how difficult it can be for employees to adjust to different customs and work environments. Technology, well, this is chapter 13 already, but technology has made it easier for companies to sell products globally. Global companies can now reach international customers almost immediately. A good example is TikTok Shop and TAMUK and Shein and all these social media storefronts where a small business can suddenly sell products worldwide after going viral. I also learned that cybersecurity and customer trust are very important because online scams and fraud continue to increase. This is chapter 14, but another important lesson was ethics and social responsibility. Companies need strong codes of conduct and ethical business practices to protect their reputation. Patagonia is a great example of this because they focus heavily on environmental sustainability while still being a successful company financially. Chapter 15, all about entrepreneurship. The final chapter focuses on innovation and entrepreneurship. I learned about born global firms like Zoom, which expanded internationally very quickly. Another one of these companies was Spotify, who was able to do that. I also learned about corporate entrepreneurship, where companies encourage employees to create innovative ideas, like 3M, for painting and masking tape and all these things. As this construction-ish company is a good example because internal innovation led to products like Post-it notes, right? So it was almost like a different industry, but these products were innovative and are able to be used in a different industry. So in conclusion, overall, this course taught me that international business is much more than just making profit. Companies have to understand culture, finance, politics, logistics, and ethics in order to succeed globally. Things like religion and faith were also something that really caught me off guard. Comparing countries like Mexico and the United States has also showed me how different business environments can be and why companies must adapt their strategies depending on the countries they operate in. Thank you.